Butler is well, his full name is Butler, and he's an Army Ranger from Seattle, ex-Army Ranger. As evident, I'm wearing an Alice in Chains T-shirt, and he's one of those guys that just likes to fight. He would rather be fighting than and he would rather not be safe, and so he transferred to the Bronx to get more action. That's why he's hooked up with Eric Bana's character, Ralph Sarchie, who is really, he plays a guy from the Bronx, and that's who the part of the book is based on the movie. And so my guy is ready for it, and that's why he carries a bunch of knives with him, and he would pull out a knife before he would pull out a taser or a club or his gun sometimes. He's happy to fight. Very different from each other, but they work really well together. They're not, it's not that classic, like, we're opposites. I mean, I think most people, it's hard to, I would be, other than identical twins, some people are different in general, but Sarchie is very dark, and he is a brooding man. He has a lot of baggage and demons that follow him, literally, and he is under a lot of pressure, and the weight of the world is on him. And my character is kind of like, if you're bad, I'm gonna kill you. If you're good, I'm gonna protect you, and have fun besides that. So, I think my character's always making jokes at him and jabbing him all the time. But when it comes to us fighting people, we work very well with each other. Filming in the Bronx was quite an adventure. And I had never been to the Bronx, other than for a couple of Yankees games, which is when that's how all people who live on Manhattan or wherever they come in, they just go there and they leave. But we were all over there, and I think that Scott was so smart in making the Bronx a character. It was a deliberate part of it. You could shoot, and so all that stuff, all that outside stuff is almost all Bronx, real Bronx. And the cops who are on the set go like, yeah, this building was bad for a while. There was one building where it was like they used to just shoot at the security guards. And it was like crazy. So it's a lot better in the Bronx, in a lot of what were really rough neighborhoods. He's terrific. He's such a good actor. His accent is spot on. They had other cops around. And when he was doing the scene, and then he walked up and just went right back into his Australian accent, and they were kind of put off. They're like, we thought you were one of us. And he is, people, and I know that this is said in so many interviews about him, but people don't realize how funny he is, and that his background was in comedy, and that definitely, there's a little bit of that in the movie, and he's just one of those guys that he can sing all the octaves. He's funny. He's really funny, but he can be really dark and serious, and he can hit every moment of something that's really intense and heavy. And I sat back and watched him do this. I mean, you'll see the exorcism and all this stuff is such heavy subject matter, which he lives in.